Hey everyone, it's Strangulate again. Welcome back. This is episode 2 of Game Battles with Synergy. Today I got a dubs match for you guys. It was a really good one. I'm including the first map and the third map. The second map I didn't include because it was trenches, and that map tends to be a little bit campy and seems to take a little bit long, and the gameplay wasn't too exciting. So I included first map hotel and tiebreaker gridlock in this 2v2. And it's a pretty good one. I think both maps are 3-4. I could be wrong. Um, but yeah, it was super good. This was kind of a grudge match as well. That Adrian Cyraver guy, he actually gave us our first loss in dubs yesterday. So getting to play him again was awesome. Tried super hard. Love matches like that. So I play inside in the 2v2s, and you can see here I get this guy full red, so I tried to go wide on him and just get the quick shot down. Unfortunately, that didn't connect, and my mantle didn't connect. Well, I should say the first shot I missed, and the mantle didn't connect, so that was unfortunate. I got a little bit overzealous there, and now unfortunately, Yogurt's in a 1v2 and he gets taken out. So, I don't know. There's different ways you can play the 1v1 inside. I'm still learning it personally, just because it's a spot I don't play a normal competitive 4v4 play, but I tried to pistol him, I got him full red, and then I wall bounced wide, and he hit me with a 4-point shot instantly, and that just shut me down right away, and I just couldn't finish it. So that was a really good shot by him. Right here again, I make another mistake, I believe. You should throw it to the right of the sandbag so that the guy can't take right hand. Also, this guy's smoke grenade made my screen ricochet, so I couldn't down him. Right here, I try to hop over cover. It just doesn't let me for some reason, so I died. It took him 3 boom shots to kill me, so that's okay. So at least now Yog doesn't have to go up against, you know, a boom shot, because that's never fun. 1v1 versus a rocket launcher, I wouldn't want that. So Yog loses 1v1 here, so which puts us in a really bad spot, because now we're down 0-2 in a very quick. This is a best of 4 rounds on game battles, not 5 like you'd see in ranked and stuff like that. So every round just means so much, and we know that we have to kick it up right here, so I hope we win this round. I haven't actually, this is my first time rewatching it. Oh, and Happy New Year's, by the way, guys. 2015, wow. Halfway through to 2020. So right now this guy gets in on me here. Yeah, I tried to help Yog there, but the Karma just wasn't having it. So you see right now I'm just doing everything to get my health back. I do get it back, somehow sponge that shot and run away. This guy shouldn't have had instants out after I was that red. He should have just tried to down me with a lance or something, but... So I'm trying to stalemate this round at this point. We're down 2 rounds, so if you lose another round, you're pretty much done. I mean, you're down 3-0. It's super, super tough. This guy actually pushes me, I remember, and I kill him because he's reckless, and he's probably just feeling very, very... Yeah, he almost update downs me. That's insane. Probably feeling very confident being up 2-0 so early. So right here I gave him a very brief Y button just to be like, nah, don't push me like that, please. So, yeah, so now we're back on the board. I was able to clutch it somehow. So yeah, so now we're down 2-1. So this is okay. 2-1 looks a lot better than 2-0. I'll tell you that much. It feels a lot better too. So right here, I'm pretty sure you'll see me throw the smoke to the sandbag. To the right, sorry. We'll see what I do here. Yeah, and I did it because I realized I made a mistake last time. You're supposed to smoke out people's right hands. And look how much easier that is. He can't do anything. So take him out. Yogurt wins his 1v1. And just like that, you're back 2-2. So never get discouraged even if you're down 2-0. I mean, we got destroyed the first 2 rounds. They won the first 2 rounds, each round in like 30 seconds or less. But you can't let that get to you. You just have to be consciously aware of mistakes you were making. I realized that, you know, I was throwing a bad smoke and stuff like that, and I was able to come back and just win it the next time. That's the really cool thing about Gears, is it's 1 round at a time. So right here we decided to run 2 inside. We were trying to get the guy on H, but he was smart and he ran away before I could get the angle to cross him down. Yogurt, I remember Yogurt was suggesting that we double pistol the guy when he came in, but I wanted to try to be sneaky. It just didn't pay off. So this is a little bit of a slower round, I believe. It's 2-2 now, so both teams are kind of like, okay, we're all evened up. You can see they're not trying to push like they were before. We tried to run a little bit of a trick strat again, didn't pay off, so you'll see a little bit of slow play here. The Dom has the instants. So at this point, we're just trying not to die by the instants. For Gears of War 3 players, most of you, I'm assuming, do play Gears of War. The instants are a one-hit kill. So essentially, they're very scary. They're very hard to deal with, and the radius on them is pretty impressive. It's not hard to get a kill with the instants. So that being said, we're both trying to just get the spacing right. Try not to crowd each other so that they can push up and just throw the instants at us and kill us. So we're trying to keep the spacing. I have to come help Yog now, though, because he died by the instants and the push. So that was very unfortunate. And that's what running 2 inside in dubs is very risky like that. Or running 2 outside. If they get instants, instants and dubs is very, very strong on this map. The flame grenades. So we gave them flame grenades and we didn't get out because we didn't want to give them torque bow. So that was our mistake. You don't want to be at torque bow when the enemy has instants. You have nowhere to go. So right here I throw my smoke to the right again to try to block off his right hand. And I'm just trying to put pressure on him so that he falls back, so that Yogurt doesn't get crossed from boom shot. I think Yog's trying to go for the flank right here, I'm not too sure. The guy throws a nades at me, so I had to quickly move. Otherwise I was definitely a goner. So right now I'm just trying to stay alive as long as I can so Yog can get behind him and keep crossing. Guy doesn't quite go down, so at this point it's not good to tap up and try to get up. You just want to crawl as far as you can if you know that your teammate's going to support you. So I crawled as far as I could away so that Yog could just get to me and watch me with active Lancer, and then, you know, it's literally impossible for that guy to get me without dying at that point, especially because he was already red. So that was an awesome round there by Yog. He let the guy get nades, but at the same time he was able to flank my guy, so it worked out. So right here it's 3-3 and it's first to 4, so this is a huge round. You see me trying to fight my guy. It's a big round right here. So they got instant, so I'm a little worried at this point. Yog dies, so I had to try my hardest just to make something happen. So I wall bounce one guy and then one shot that guy down for the clutch, and that was like huge. I was so pumped after that. So we're gonna go to Gridlock now. This is map 3, so this is tiebreaker. They won Trenches map 2, and we won Hotel map 1. So this is tiebreaker map 3. And this is kind of cool because in competitive play, Gridlock is not a map. It's just a little bit campy and a little bit slow. There's not a lot of routes that you can run, so that tends to people just watching and sitting back with Lancers. In dubs, it's super good though. Lots of room to move, and you have a lot of options. So right here I'm just trying to play Digger. I'm trying not to let him pick it up. I throw a smoke just to apply pressure. I pushed up to see if I could get a shot on him. Unfortunately this guy comes and gets the instants and comes behind me, so right now again I'm just trying to move and just trying to stay alive. But I just couldn't do it. Couldn't manage it. But at least I was able to put in some damage to Yogurt's guy so he could down him. I needed that water. So, yeah, so the other guy just decided to pick up Digger since it was open to him. Yog right now is deciding whether or not he wants to fight it. Probably trying to make him waste Diggers so that, you know, he might have a chance at a shotgun 1v1 later, but when you're on tiebreaker, you're in no rush to throw away rounds. Got our teammate Osby joining in and out of the party. I think he was trying to play with us, but we're in the middle of a heated GB match here. Very important. So right here I was lagging a little bit. I was actually kind of concerned. You can see as I'm spectating, Yog's kind of lagging around a little bit, but luckily it went away. So this round's going to stalemate. And it's very, very typical in GB matches for the first round to stalemate. I found at least both teams kind of feel each other out, and no one's willing to risk, you know, the 1v1. If it comes down to a 1v1 situation, which it doesn't dub so often because it's a 2v2, it just takes one person to die on each team. I notice almost every time it'll stalemate. You just kind of feel the other team out. So I lagged right there a little bit, so I missed my smoke. So I let this guy sneak past me, and I really did hit him with a few good shots. But I messed up pretty bad by letting him just flank like that. So right here I did a good job of getting away and resetting my health. I got one shot down when I pushed. The only reason I pushed like that is because my teammate dropped the boom shot. So I just didn't want to let that guy get the boom. Realistically, going back on it, of course, if I just ran away, I probably could have stalemated the round, but the boom shot's just so strong. There's nothing stopping the guy from, you know, hunting me down with it and just taking the round. It was just a couple mistakes were made, but again, if you make mistakes early, you just got to correct them for later and you'll come back and you'll win. So right here I'm playing tower. We're trying to do a couple different things. I grabbed snipe here not to really get a headshot, but just to kind of force the guy across from me to push me and apply pressure. As soon as I pick up that weapon, they can't pick it up anymore, and you know, because I dropped my Lancer, they might try to push it, which they did. But at that point, he just has the tower for position. He doesn't have it for a power weapon, so it's not as useful. So I think right here I was kind of having a dilemma of where I wanted to stand. I didn't want Yogg to get crossed down from tower. The sniper is kind of like a tricky weapon sometimes. You can be very useful or you can be very useless, depending on what you're doing with it. So with this ink grenade, I decided I didn't want to sit back and give them map control, so I used the ink to fight back. Really close to getting a headshot there. But I just wanted to look out for my teammate. I didn't want to give them tower control, and then they can just cross down and maybe push them. So this is a good angle right here on gridlock. You sit back and you can actually, they can't really see you that well, and you can just have a clear shot like this. So I was patiently waiting to see if he would budge, which he did, and I got the craziest 2-shot down. So that was a nice free round right there. Knowing little spots like that is amazingly helpful. And you can do that on almost any wall, depending on what cover's in front of it. So they were a little careless there. It was kind of worth pushing back up and not giving them the map control, so I used the ink provided to just get back up there, and the guy tried to get crazy on me with the pistol and, you know, just shut him down. So right here we got another boom round. Usually what I do, again, I'm really big at smoking out right hands, so you'll see me throwing a smoke there and smoking out the right hand of that wall. And what I mean by that is if he stands behind the wall, he'll have right hand advantage, which in Gears of War 3 is very big. So I like smoking it out so that he doesn't have that advantage. Right there, I knew Yogurt was going to die. He was calling out to me, telling me that he was probably dead, so I just tried to get a lucky down with the shotgun. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. These guys were playing very, very heads up, and that guy was very smart to have a Lancer out there. It's very, very hard to push from that distance. Gridlock in the middle of the map is a huge Lancer area, for sure. So right here, Yogg's going to help support me to take tower, just by throwing a smoke, and then he'll watch instance for me on my left. So right here, you know, I was hopeful to see if I could get a similar down as last time, but I don't think I do. I'm giving Yogurt some time to work. So right here, what we did, or what we didn't do very well, is capitalize on those smokes we threw. Smokes are so important. If you're going to burn them right away, you need to do something right away with them. I didn't grab the sniper and I didn't go for a kill. So now we're kind of stuck in a stalemate. You'll find that without smoke grenades, you can't really push. And in dubs, if you decide to, if I ran away right here just to grab an ink, then I would just give up tower control to the other guy. So I'm just kind of playing patiently. Very patiently, it would seem. Can't exactly remember how this round turned out. Okay, so this guy, just like I said, he grabbed ink, but I didn't want to push up too badly while he grabbed it. I pushed up again after he came up, but So he outplayed me in the beginning of this round, and then I believe I outplayed him. He grabbed ink to you know, ink me out, and then grabbed instance. That was really big of him. But what I did over here is I made something out of nothing. I crossed Yogurt's guy down and completely ditched my guy. So you can see right here, I'm very cautious as to, like, you know, where the other guy went. He actually went to go flank my teammate with instance while I took care of him. So I think that's the perfect example of someone trying to do too much. Adrian Cyraver right there. He was trying to do way too much, and he kind of screwed his teammate over because I was able to just push straight across to his side of the map and down the guy Yogurt was checking. So
See you in hell.
So I'm trying to remember how I corrected my boom fight here. I threw a little bit more of an accurate smoke, and I think, yeah, we tried to go for boom. And I meleeed this guy. Now this is really funny and unfortunate. What happened was we downed the guy. I went to go body the guy on the ground, and Yogurt went to meat shield him. So Yogurt meat shielded him. He pressed X on the guy, and I shot the meat shield at the same time, and he just drops. It just one-shotted the meat shield, and then Yogurt had no shield. So that was unfortunate miscommunication by us. So this fight right here, again, it's just kind of playing patiently. You can see the boom shot right there. And neither of us want to give the other person the boom shot just because of how strong it is. So I'm trying to buy as much time as I can. I only have 2 shots left in my shotgun, so I know I can't really shoot, so I just have to look like a big man. That's all I can do. And defend it for as good as I can. I split right here. I leave at 3 seconds because I know that he can't pick up the boom shot and kill me in that amount of time, and I just wanted to get out of that situation because I had barely any ammo in my shotgun. But yeah, you can see just how close these matches are. So close. Dubs tends to stalemate quite a bit. Just like I said, when you get down to a one-on-one situation in Gears of War, it brings it right down to a minute sudden death. And that happens in Dubs so much because you're starting with so few players. So right here, it really was unfortunate. The guy totally just pushed me randomly. I was not ready for that. Yoke handled his 1v1 though, which was great. And then he threw a very clutch instant right there. And I was burning. We get to listen to Bear scream, but yeah, big round by Yog there. He handled his 1v1 and then he was able to pick up instants due to where he killed the guy at. I was able to finish the round off with it, so that was huge. We tried a lot of things this map. We kept mixing it up. It did work out, but it's a lot harder. You can see me playing tower on snipe rounds and then playing digger and then playing middle. So this guy grabs the nades here. He's trying something else too. Makes it very awkward because now he's going to flank my teammate again. I let him do that again, but he had nades. Yog knew he had nades. But Yog actually made a huge play and killed the guy with the boom shot. So right here I'm in a really big 1v1, but I decide, hey, I need to back out. Because if I lose, it could go to another stalemate and we could, you know, we could lose the round. Or not lose the round, but we wouldn't win the round. So I ran away very far, went and picked up the boom shot. Very disciplined play to be able to just leave the 1v1 and back up for boom shot. And then we just push up here and Yog down the guy, so it was pretty straightforward. Kill there to finish it off. So there you have it, our first 2v2 GB match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just you know, subscribing to the new channel here and giving the video a like, that would be awesome. I'll be posting more team gameplay and dubs matches and 3v3s and stuff like that. So yeah, until next time, peace.